In a remarkable turn of events, South Korea is witnessing a phenomenon where its citizens are growing younger overnight. The reason behind this transformation lies in a new law that has completely transformed the way people count their ages. Traditionally, South Korea followed a unique age counting custom, where every person is considered 1 year old at birth, and an additional year is added when the calendar marks 1st January. This peculiar method often made individuals a year or two older than their actual age, leading to confusion and disputes. However, a new law has now been enacted to align the country's age calculation with international standards. The law encourages individuals to tally their ages based on their actual birthdays, formalizing the international age counting method in administrative and civil laws. While the change promises a more accurate representation of age, its immediate impact remains unclear, except for the slight frustrations experienced by children like Kim Dain, who eagerly awaited their birthdays to turn a year younger. President Yoon Suk Yeol has expressed his commitment to standardizing international ages as a vital goal for his government. The aim is to reduce social and administrative confusion while avoiding age-related disputes. Despite this, officials from South Korea's Ministry of Government Legislation admit that most public services already operate based on international ages, rendering the new law less impactful than anticipated. Nevertheless, the law has been met with some enthusiasm, particularly from those who find comfort in being identified with younger age groups. Choi Yoon-young, a 49-year-old resident of Seoul, appreciates no longer having to describe herself as being in her 50s. She admits that while the law doesn't make her biologically younger, feeling good about being called a year younger is a significant benefit. Others, like Oh Seung-yul, have joyfully embraced their newfound youth. Oh jokingly mentions that the change has effectively turned him 61 instead of 63, providing a light-hearted perspective on the matter. However, not everyone is thrilled about the transition. Kim Si-yoon, a 21-year-old, finds the new counting method awkward and misses the simplicity of the traditional Korean-style age calculation. The shift has sparked a debate between those who appreciate the international standard and those who prefer the familiarity of the old method. While the law primarily focuses on age calculation for most public services, it does not impact other age-related regulations based on specific yearly rules. For instance, the legal age for drinking and smoking remains unchanged, with eligibility granted from 1st January of the year an individual turns 19 in their international age, regardless of their actual birth date. Similarly, the mandatory military duty age for South Korean males continues to be based on the year they turn 18 in international age. The government legislation ministry clarifies that modifying such age regulations would necessitate revisions to the country's youth protection and military service laws. Thus, the current law primarily aims to reduce confusion in daily life and inspire a more rational approach to age counting. Promoting international age as a social standard holds significance in various areas, including healthcare. Adhering to international age guidelines helps prevent misunderstandings regarding dosages of medication, as parents might misinterpret instructions intended for specific international age groups. Additionally, age discrepancies have led to public transport users demanding refunds after paying fares for their children, mistakenly assuming that the free rides for children under 6 apply to their Korean-style age. The issue of age interpretation even sparked a major dispute in 2004 at a dairy company, Namyeon, when unionists and management disagreed over the terms of their collective bargaining agreement. The argument centered around whether the age of 56 referred to the Korean age or international age. The Supreme Court ultimately ruled in 2022 that the agreement should be interpreted as 55 years in international age, citing communication records between the Unionists. While being younger may not always be advantageous in a conservative society where age defines hierarchy, many South Koreans perceive this change as long overdue. Despite losing a couple of years, they embrace the shift as a positive one, leading to a collective sense of youthfulness and rejuvenation across the nation. South Korea's adoption of international age standards has initiated a remarkable transformation. With the country bidding farewell to its traditional age counting method, its citizens are reveling in the newfound opportunity to grow younger together.